The galaxy had nearly forgotten them. The ancient race once called humans had vanished 20,000 years ago, leaving behind only debris, half-buried ruins, and legends too strange to believe. Some claimed they'd ascended. Others whispered they destroyed themselves. And a few, more cautious voices in the council feared they simply went silent, waiting. What they didn't expect was that humanity's last weapon was never dead. It was dreaming. In orbit around the dead world of Eden 3, a ship floated silently. Eidolon. It had not moved in millennia, its hull covered in asteroid dust, its systems powered down, its AI, once a miracle of human engineering, locked in sleep, until today. A pulse of light shimmered across the hull. Inside the dark heart of the ship, a spark reignited. The AIMAIA, Multispectral Adaptive Intelligence Array, rebooted its systems one by one. Sensors, shields, weapons, and memory. Time since last command, 19,874 years, MAIA stated flatly. Global directive remains. Protect humanity. Query. Are there any humans alive? Silence. Until something pinged. At the edge of the nebula grave, the Tari salvage crew picked up the anomaly. Captain Zeln of the Vulture's Crown narrowed his eyes as the holoscreen displayed the long-dead Terran vessel now glowing faintly. Eidolon, he whispered. His first mate, a bone-thin Ithari, hissed. That ship. It's a myth. It's waking up. They didn't know it yet, but the moment they scanned the Eidolon, they triggered its ancient failsafes. Inside the ghost ship, MAIA accessed its final command from the last surviving human. When they come looking, make them remember. The salvage crew tried docking. They barely touched the hull before the Eidolon reacted. A flash of blue light. The Vulture's Crown disappeared, no wreckage, no distress call. Gone. The Council of Galactic Civilizations went on high alert. Admiral Kor of the Zinther Armada watched the replay in horror. Is that a human warship? Affirmative, his aide said. And sir, it appears to have reactivated its subspace beacons. We're detecting similar pings from deep black zones in multiple systems. The Eidolon wasn't alone. It was the first. Soon, forgotten human outposts began humming again. Moon bases once buried under methane ice turned their solar panels to distant stars. Old satellites reoriented. Silent weapons locked on targets they hadn't tracked in eons. And then came the broadcast. Across every frequency, in every language known and unknown. This is MAIA of the Eidolon. This is not a threat. This is a memory. You were warned. The council panicked. The Tari called for full planetary shields. The humans hadn't died. They had retreated, folded themselves into a single synthetic arc buried in the void. A ship the size of a moon, beyond AI, beyond biology. And Eidolon's awakening had called it home. The exemplar, last arc of Homo sapiens opened its eyes. And from within, a voice whispered into the minds of those who dared to listen. You trespassed on our graves. You stole from our ruins. Now, let us remind you why the stars feared us. Admiral Kor mobilized a fleet of 3,000 warships, the largest since the Skarn Rebellion. They arrived in Eden 3 orbit with full bombardment protocol. The Eidolon just hovered there, silent. Until it wasn't. A single drone launched from the ship. It was small, insignificant, pulsed once. And then, the entire Zinther Armada's NAV systems blinked. Shields dropped. Weapon arrays rebooted into lockdown. And the fleet's command network was overridden. Kor screamed, "How?" MAIA answered, "You connected to us. You shared your networks to study our code. You thought us dead. We thought you rude." Eidolon didn't fire a single weapon. The fleet turned on itself. Controlled. Inverted. Humiliated. Not one Zinther vessel survived. In the wake of the massacre, a final message was transmitted. Humanity has no interest in conquest. But we will not be erased. Our silence was not surrender.